good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
We're still playing through the Master Nyarlathotep. We are still in New York. Last time we played, the group of you had a meeting with Millie Adams, the the wife of the man who is currently on death row for the murders that have been happening in Harlem. Uh, there is reason to believe that he's not actually guilty because the string of murders he's in prison for seems to have continued with the death of your friend Jonathan Hammer, while Hilton Adams is actually sitting on death row. During that meeting, Connor spotted a sort of spy lurking in the doorway of the room and listening in on your conversation. Pointed the young man out to Victor. Victor took him out to the street and was induced to chase him through the streets of New York City until they were stopped by police officers. Victor gave police a short rundown of what was happening, gave them the young man to be arrested, and then had a funny feeling about the officers. And when they walked off with their prisoner, he followed them to an alleyway where they talked briefly with the young man. He learned that the young man is part of the cult. The police officers are being paid off by the cult. They were letting the young man go. And when we left off, Victor was standing at the entry of the alleyway with the police walking in his direction, needing to make a split-second decision about how to handle the situation. Now, Bry is not currently with us. She might be joining in a bit, but we'll see. Joey, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character here?
Okay. I am Connor Leon, and I am the group's driver and criminal background.
And Terry?
Hi, I'm James. I am let's see, the person with the knowledge, the medic.
Sorry.
The person who helps at least Victor mainly get bandaged up for when he does stupid stuff.
Nerd.
Victor mainly.
Mainly Victor, yeah.
And that leads us to Travis.
I am the serial killer. I'm the one going around doing things to make sure that, there's no creepy business going on. Like, legally defining my character is not something I like to do because it's, he's not a good person in society terms.
Or in literal terms, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
That was edgy as hell.
And that leads us to the beginning of our game. Victor, you're standing.
I'm gonna stay hidden.
Well,
I'm gonna hide.
how are you gonna hide?
It's still broad daylight.
It's the middle of the afternoon. There are some people walking around. It's not reflected on the map, but there are still large snowbanks piled around. Sidewalks have been shoveled. The streets have been cleared, but there are still large piles of snow everywhere.
Isn't there a crowd still?
This is in an area where it's not. There are still foot traffic, but it's not crowded. The police took this young man off into a less busy area before talking to him.
Can I go duck behind the car?
What are you trying to accomplish? When they come out of the alleyway, what do you want to happen?
Ideally, I would like to tail the kid.
Okay. What do you want to happen at the end of, when you follow him to wherever he's going? What are you trying to get out of it?
I'm going to kidnap him. That is my goal.
Okay.
All right.
None of the, hey, you're in danger, let's help you. No, none of that shit.
The kid won't try to kill himself.
Yeah. You help those kinds of people.
Now, this is going to go on for some time. So I'm going to assume that the rest of you, at some point, get bored of waiting for Victor back in the theater, and you're going to head back to your... probably to your base, or maybe out for dinner.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Victor, let me check real quick. Okay. In order to hide from the cops and from the young man and then to trail him, I'm going to need you to make a stealth check, and it's going to need to be hard.
You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Oh god. Oh god. You know what?
Rolling loads right now.
So
Now that is
this
not
is real bad.
it's not a fumble because you're over 50% skill. So you didn't like trip and fall into the cops, but they will see you as they emerge from the alleyway unless you choose to either spend luck or press your roll, which you're gonna have to tell me.
Oh no! You know what? No. I'm just gonna. Stop.
Okay, so the cops come out of the alley and you're just standing there, like you start looking around the street trying to find a place to hide, and you realize at the last moment it's taking you too long. And then when the police walk out, you just greet them.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to take out a notepad and a pencil. Can I get your guys' badges number real quick? So I can make
come
a
on
proper
down to the
report?
station with us. I think it's time to have a conversation. And they're going to be grabbing you by the arms.
Do I have a chance to like book it?
You kind of chose not to here.
I bet.
They're grabbing you. You could choose to try to fight them off, but you kind of chose to just stand there and.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Can I while they try to guard me, can I just like, haha, you can't touch me?
Well, that's going to be a brawl.
Brawl, not a dodge?
That's fair. I'll have them make a brawl maneuver against you.
Okay.
And you can, but there are two of them, so I'm going to give them advantage on it.
Fine. I'm confident and cocky.
Confident and cocky, okay.
Dodge.
Okay. You are you are apparently well used to dodging the strong arm of the law.
Literally in this case.
Yes. So
Guys,
they get hold of your arm, and you just like you can abandon your coat if you choose to, or you can just like wiggle your way out before they can close their fists on you. But you're gonna dodge out of their hands. They're not going to stop at this point, though, so you're kind of going to have to either run away or fight.
I'm gonna run away.
All right. You are now being chased with whistles blowing.
All right. So am I in another chase sequence then?
I feel like we don't really want to jump right into another one of those chase sequences here. How hard? Like, at this point, you are not going to track the young man down anymore.
No, I've given up on that.
Yeah. And they're pretty, having found out more information from the young man about what exactly was going on, they're pretty interested in getting a hold of you.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you have any very clever ideas about how to get away?
This is New York, right? You know, this is New York.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna jump in a taxi and just throw money at someone, but I don't have that kind of cash. So I'm just gonna keep running in a straight line, and like, cause like they're either gonna stop to take a car or they're gonna just lose me.
What is
I'm
your
really
credit
good
rating?
at running.
Yeah, your credit rating's 15. You're right. You're probably not going to have that money. All right. Let's make this chase very simple then. We will have each of them make a Constitution roll, and you make a Constitution roll, and we'll just see who is able to keep up a chase the longest.
All right.
Okay, that's a regular success.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, you got a hard success. So did cop number 2.
Oh,
What happened to cops not having good cardio?
these ones apparently never skipped a leg day.
Right?
I guess we're gonna
Well,
tire yourself. Go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead.
these are beat cops. They literally walk the streets all day long.
True.
All right.
I was
So yeah,
Yeah.
they don't skip leg day.
I think the next thing is they're apparently doing just as well as you at this chase. They're not giving up. Why don't you make a luck roll and see if anything can help you out?
Okay. All right. This is where I'm gonna get a botch.
Okay. So I think what makes the most sense at this point is they are going to run you down. Do you have your shotgun under your coat? I don't remember.
I do.
Okay.
I
I
do.
remember him using that.
I
as
did
the
say. I did mention that.
So what we gotta ask is, when the cops finally run you down, are you going to try to shoot them, or are you going to get arrested?
I have one narrative question. Do I have control where we end up?
You did just as well as them, and you have a higher Constitution check. So yes, I'm going to say that you can decide when you realize that the chase is just not going to, you're just not going to lose them.
All right. I'm going to have led them to like an alley somewhere a bit out of the way, if that is all right. I might not have, as much experience knowing where everything's at, but I as a hobo, I do know where people aren't going to look as much.
Okay. Yeah, and we were already in a more
And
more empty
to
area.
tie it back in with the failed, it'll be even a dead end too.
Okay.
I'll stop and like turn around.
You're leading them down another blind alley?
It's a dead end, so like, I have to turn around.
Okay.
Yeah, basically yes.
All right. Then yeah, as you head into this alleyway and you turn around at the end of the dead end, the cops come in. Clearly, they're breathing heavy. They're wearing heavier coats than you are, carrying more equipment. And the one in front says, "Boy, you have just made this so much worse for yourself."
Listen, we can talk about this.
Oh, we're done with the talking part.
Oh, okay. And I guess I'm gonna put 2 in these cops.
You're gonna try to shoot him?
Try. I'm just gonna. Wah, papa.
Okay, you do have the higher dexterity. So you'll get to go first in this combat that you're starting.
Shotguns have or
Do they
sawed
have a
offs have a rate of 2. It's 2 on the same person, or can I shoot twice?
Let me take a look at it.
I think we had a ruling on this that you can't change target.
I thought it was on the same.
I'm pretty sure he said is the same, but I wanted to double check.
Let's see.
Yeah, it would make your life a lot easier if you could split targets.
Even if I have to take a penalty of like 1 die.
Oh, hold on. Didn't I just like fire?
Yeah,
Connor's-
I don't think there's any reason
Connors?
you can't switch targets.
Yeah, I believe I shot or fired off Connor's gun. Like I just sprayed every bullet into like what 4 different cops.
Yeah.
Took out like 3 of their kneecaps or something like that. I remember.
Right. So,
So yeah, you can do 2, but you're going to have to choose the multi-shot.
oh, multi-shot.
Yeah.
Multi-shot.
Battles, hush, hush.
Am I in? Are they close enough for point blank at all?
Well, you're making that decision because, like, you get to go first in combat, and you can decide when you pull out your shotgun and shoot them.
I will wait until they get up to my face.
Okay. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Arms. 1.
Arm length.
Shoot. Roll damage. 15 points.
Okay, you've just shot a cop dead.
This ain't a cop. These are cultists.
They're cops.
They're cops.
They are cops.
They're cops. They can be 2 things.
Oh wait, it says reload, but I shouldn't have to.
Yeah, you should have 2. So.
I'm gonna just pass that.
Yeah. 2 dead cops.
Okay, yeah. So this is outside of the crowded area. There are fewer people around here, but it's still a 12-gauge shotgun going off in a dead-end alley.
Yep.
So there's a huge echo of gun blast. 2 cops hit the ground dead before they're able to react in any way.
I'm booking. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving.
Are you carrying your gun with you?
No,
It's
I'm just
empty.
gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Drop the
it's
gun and run?
empty, so why not?
Like fingerprints haven't been a thing just yet.
Yes, they are.
They are?
Yeah,
Okay,
they
then I'm
are.
taking it with me. I'm putting it back under. I'm putting it back under my trousers.
I
you
will.
know.
I will say it is like just after a snowstorm, so you're almost certainly wearing gloves. It's just a matter of whether the shotgun has your prints from handling it earlier or not. Do you make it a habit to wipe it off?
Of course, I'm paranoid.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to dump a gun.
No. I can't say that. I'm sorry.
So are you dumping the shotgun?
Yep, and I'm just gonna hit that ghost button real hard.
The ghost button. You mean you're
Yeah,
running?
I'm gonna grab it I'm gonna tie a bandana around my face and just disappear.
Oh yeah. Man running down the street at top speeds with the
No, I ain't
bandana
gonna
around
run.
his
I'm
waist.
gonna.
Yeah, officer, there was a strange man with a bandana around his face.
So what kind of stealth roll am I gonna have to make?
Oh, we're gonna jump over to the headquarters. We're gonna leave you alone for a little
Okay,
bit.
okay. Oh wait! Ooh! I might do something.
Okay.
This is the bad side of town, so I got a few seconds to do something creative.
Okay, if you have something creative you want to do in a few seconds, go ahead and let me know what it is.
I will DM you.
Okay.
Alright. So we can't immediately judge you for your mistake. That's a smart
Exactly.
choice.
Alright. Then we are going to jump to the rest of you. What are the rest of you up to?
I mean, we left after the meeting and the whole spy business. So I would assume that we are back at the place and playing a game of cards,
Okay.
Yeah,
talking
probably
about what we're doing.
card. Yeah.
Mostly waiting for Victor to come back.
I'm going to say that Carlton Ramsey is going to call you at some point in the evening.
Okay.
That is, of course, your lawyer. And he will tell whoever answers the phone that he has arranged a face-to-face meeting with, what's his name? Bradley Gray, who is the lawyer who represents Erica Carlisle in all of her business dealings, and also acts as a sort of gatekeeper for personal meetings with her. So you're going to have to talk to Mr. Gray and convince him that you have good reason to meet with Erica in order to receive an invitation to her estate.
I forget my camera's on.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing.
I
didn't even look. What are you doing?
I was like looking at the shot glass from the inside. You can just ignore me.
Don't mind me.
And he will suggest that you decide on exactly how you want to impress Mr. Gray.
Okay, we're meeting Mr. Gray for what reason?
Mr. Gray is the lawyer of Erica Carlisle. Erica Carlisle, of course, is the sister of Roger. There were some things about Roger Carlisle's possessions in Hammer's notes, and she is the one who traveled to Africa after the extinction of the expedition, and actually met with local magistrates, and probably knows more than anybody else in New York about the fate of the expedition.
Yeah, and I wanted to see if we could go and talk to her, tell her that we're gonna go and try and pick up off of where the expedition was kind of going, and that one of our leads kind of said something about he had some possessions that might give us hints to it or something, unless you guys have something else you guys want to go with instead.
I don't see any problem with this because, well, I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, the note is actually from Hammer's worst notes, the last ones he wrote in the sort of manic state. He mentions the books are in Carlisle's safe. He also said something about having dreams and asking if his dreams are like Carlisle's. So your angle is going to be just trying to convince them to just telling him you're interested in finding out more about the expedition. Are you going to play up your family connection?
A little bit of the family connection, a little bit of I just want to go and actually get. For me, I want to get proper closure. I want to. There's reason I have to believe that they might still be alive, but I don't want to give up too much hope that they are alive, but I want to continue and figure out what they were trying to fully look at, what they were doing when they were out there. Even if it leads to my own undoing.
Okay. Apart from that phone call and your conversations about discussing your strategy and your card games, not a whole lot else is going to happen until Victor is going to come in I'm going to assume a somewhat agitated state and with bloody hands. And Victor, for what you were up to, could you please give me an occult roll?
An occult roll?
Yes.
Certainly. Give me one moment. I misplaced a tab. There it is. Occult! Where are you? What are you? Occult. Difficulty?
Just regular. Just a regular roll. Okay.
You know what? I'll spend 2 luck and make it extreme.
Okay. Then the rest of you are going to see Victor come in the door. Does anybody react to him in any way, or are you just like, oh, Victor's back?
I'm
You're
probably
ready to
just
play?
going to go and just say, where the hell have you been?
Give me a moment. I got adrenaline running right now.
What
I'm
happened to
just
your
gonna-
hand? Hold on, just take off your glove. Let me take a look at that. That doesn't look good.
It isn't mine.
Connor starts pinching the bridge of his nose. Who did you kill?
Take off the damn gloves.
I'll take out the gloves. My hands are fine. I just had to
Alright.
buy an innocent man a few extra days. I made sure to give... Go ahead.
Didn't you catch the knife? Not.
Don't
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, your hand is
That's
bloody,
why
isn't
I
it?
thought I
Oh,
was about to say
that's
your
right.
hand. Didn't
My
you catch
hand
the
is
knife? That's why
bloody.
I'm saying, show me your hands.
Yeah, you need stitches, my guy.
I look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, never mind. This one is my blood.
Idiot. Hand that over.
So much has happened so quickly.
I almost forgot about it. I have a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of adrenaline. But, yeah, no, you guys were talking about how, you guys need more evidence and, like, whatnot. I thought I would create some for you, I guess. I got stopped by some cultists. I'm pretty sure that one kid is in on it. I never really got to press him for questions, but I can promise you one thing. The police are definitely going to investigate this one.
Oh, why?
Do you want details? It might make you an accomplice. You can read all about it on the tomorrow's papers.
We're patching you up. Of
You
course.
killed
we're
cops
an
again, didn't you?
Again? I would never have done such a thing.
Hey, James.
Something about it, I don't believe you.
Hey, James. Does this cut look like it's going to get infected soon? I'll go get something to...
Get something that's gonna burn.
Yeah.
I could use a drink.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, you don't get a drink. You can get one after.
So I grab the strongest shine we have, hold his hand, and say, "We're gonna talk about this again," and start pouring.
That's gonna burn. That does not feel good.
Oh no!
I'm going to like try my best to just like make that like pain face, but I'm not gonna let you see my actual pain. You know what face I'm making?
Oh
Like,
yeah, the
mm,
yeah the part, the
resting
pursing. Yeah.
resting
And
asshole face.
I'm gonna properly bandage it.
Now, who did you kill? And how far do we have to run?
I killed people who I shouldn't give information to, but there's still that kid on the loose. He is definitely in on whatever take that's going on. We're gonna have to go back to that. We have to talk to that one lady. She's being watched. I can't remember her name. The
Millie
singer.
Adams.
Thank you, Millie Adams. She was
Well,
being watched.
Well, you're gonna sit your ass right here for the rest of the day before we take off again.
So for his hand, do I need to do any type of check just to finish bandaging it, or is it just a quick, easy bandage?
Let me see. Are you actually down hit points?
Yeah, I took 2.
Okay. Then yeah, go ahead and make a first aid roll.
Yeah, so Connor's basically telling you, we don't know how much trouble you're in, so you're
Sweet.
sitting on your hands until we get out of town.
Now I'm gonna look at Connor. I'm gonna tell him you can pour him his drink now.
I can stay here for a little bit. I don't need to jump out there just yet.
Well, we're going to have a nice conversation with a couple lawyers, so would be improper to send a criminal. So, you stay here. Let Birdie grill you, and as I'm pouring him his cup. And if you leave this place, if we get her in trouble, I'll kill you myself. Aye? Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, James. Let's go convince these bastards to give you information that they should have given you in the first place.
Alright.
Where's the skills? I think first aid is a D4.
I'm fine with that. I'm healed.
Hey! Watches the coin flip.
Yeah, it's a D4 in Pulp Cthulhu.
Nice.
Alright. So it's Connor and James going to go visit Mr. Gray?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Telling Victor, no, you're grounded.
You don't want to take. You don't want. Do you want to take Theodore? I guess.
No,
just
No, I'm gonna look at Theodore. I'm gonna tell him, make sure your father doesn't get into any more trouble.
Even if you have to shoot him. Victor says, walking out the door laughing.
I'll let you two have the spotlight then.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's really, really, really bad idea to bring more than a couple people. I'm the driver. That's fine.
Yeah.
But bringing that many people for, requesting information would probably seem a little bit suspicious.
All right. We will jump to you. You go through the secretary, obviously. You have an appointment with Mr. Gray, so you're rung into his office. He is a man, little over middle age. He's about 50. He's well into the graying period of his life. So, Mr. Ramsey is another lawyer. He's clearly, like, Mr. Ramsey is one of the wealthier people you've dealt with recently, but still his suit is obviously a few years old and worn. It's not true of Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray is the absolute upper crust of lawyer society. His suit probably costs more than either of you make in a year normally. His degrees are hung up on his wall. The law books on his shelf all have gold foil lettering on them. Like, it even smells good in his office. And when the two of you walk in, he gives you an extremely fake smile and says, "Welcome, gentlemen. I understand that you have business to discuss with Miss Carlyle."
Yes. I'm taking it she's doing well. I guess I haven't really talked to her for a very long time.
Yes, you're young Mr. Reed, are you?
Yes.
Yes. I wish to express the deepest regrets and apologies once more of the entire Carlyle family for your loss.
Thank you.
And but I'm afraid that the circumstances of your parents' passing was well outside of our control. And
I understand that.
While Mr. Carlyle was the leader of the expedition, it was in no way a venture of the Carlyle Foundation itself.
I understand that.
You very clearly get the idea that he's telling you, we're not looking to give you any money here.
I don't need any money if that's what you think I'm here for. I just wanted to go and see if there's any information because I'm planning on doing a kind of going on my own little expedition or little research on what happened in that expedition. I'm kind of trying to follow their path a bit.
Well, I believe we kept you abreast of the reports Ms. Carlyle made, and of course of the official government findings.
Yes, although I just want to see if by any chance if what was his name again? What was
Bradley Gray.
Carlyle's name again?
Roger Carlyle.
Say it one more time.
Roger
Carlyle? Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to see if Roger left anything before he left that I could possibly look at.
Well, I suppose
it's all up to you. It's all up to on if I'm at least allowed to even get a chance. But I would appreciate it very much if I'm able to.
Well, may I ask what sort of information are you hoping to see?
What they were originally trying to mainly look for, if there was any other stuff that wasn't originally given to everybody else, stuff that maybe he had like some type of secret code, maybe. I don't know. At this point in time, I just want to see if he has anything that I don't have, that might help me be able to follow their footsteps a little bit better.
All right. That is a reasonable request, I think. Why don't you make a persuade roll here? And that's a very good result.
Nice.
Yes. So, yes, he'll look at you for a moment, and then say, "I hope, Mr. Reed, that you're not looking to cast any aspersions upon the name of the late Mr. Carlyle."
No, I don't plan on doing that. I just want to follow their footsteps, see what they were trying to look for, and maybe continue on whatever they were trying to do before what happened to them.
I understand. It sounds like you're a very dutiful son. I would only caution you that if the things they were pursuing indeed did lead to their passing, it may be wiser to not follow the trail all the way yourself.
I understand. Thank you.
But as far as whatever notes Mr. Carlyle may have left at his home, I'm sure that Erica would be happy to receive you and give you access to those. May I ask? He's going to pull a date book out of his desk drawer and say, "What is your availability?"
I'm gonna look at Connor and say, is there any plans that we have that we need to be worried about? You're kind of my driver at the moment.
Besides the couple of meetings that we have with the rest of the expedition crew, we should be heading out in a couple of days before it's too late.
All right.
Alright.
And is it the two of you? Do you have any? Are you both planning to attend?
We have a team that
Ah.
is dedicated to this job.
Well, that's interesting. Are you? Is this for a memoir of some sort or a newspaper article?
We're trying to finish one of the late Hammer. What was his actual name?
Jonathan Hammer is his actual name.
It was Jonathan Hammer.
The late Jonathan Hammer's memoir about a cult that was around that area, and this is just killing two birds with one stone.
Originally, he was gonna help me out by looking into also some of that stuff.
Well,
So
I
we're gonna.
I hope that there's nothing as salacious as a cult involved here. I believe that the base motivation for the massacre was established to be simply greed. But then, would you be available, say, tomorrow around noon?
Should be fine.
Yeah, there's
give
no
a
reason you
subtle-
shouldn't.
I give a subtle nod.
Okay. Then I will speak to Ms. Carlyle. I arrange her appointment, so I'll make sure I will enter you in here and let her know that she can expect to receive you. I will also be present at the estate for this meeting, just so that we can be sure that that everything is on the up and up. But
I understand.
Alright.
we will. I will make sure that any remaining documents on the planning of the expedition are available to you at that time. She is only going to be available. Let's say at most an interview of about 2 hours.
All right.
That'll be more than enough time.
All right. Well then, gentlemen, it is a pleasure meeting you both. Mr. Reed, again, I must express my condolences. And thank you both for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Connor stands up and shakes his hand and politely excuses himself.
All right. Good job, you two. So,
Look, I'm really good at hiding things from lawyers.
I mean, you hid some stuff, but you were also fairly honest about what exactly is happening, so...
Yeah.
I mean, none of it was legal. So,
You're harboring a fugitive right now.
I didn't admit to that.
True.
Okay, why don't the three of you each individually give me a luck roll?
Oh my god, I have like 22 luck at this, or 20 luck.
You're down below 30.
I am.
That's not a good
Oh
decision.
no. 5.
Why did it have to be done over?
Oh my god!
James!
Failed. What?
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Do I get to roll one more time?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's sacrifice luck.
Why don't you roll for Theodore?
Okay. Oh my god!
And I'm going to roll for Birdie.
Oh, please.
Okay.
What is this? What is this?
Okay.
We all failed.
So, in that case, I'm going to put you all in bed. Vandals, hush up. And, you are not going to have any advance warning when that evening your headquarters are broken into. And each of you are going to be awoken by a hand clamping down over your mouth. And we're going to start next week with you in a very dangerous situation. All of you kind of jerking awake in the dark, hands already on your mouths, knives already at your throats. And just so you understand what exactly is happening, when Victor gave out Mr. Ramsey's information to the police as a contact, the young man was standing there as well. But that gives us very bad luck on all those rolls, but it gives us a good cliffhanger, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's.
Yeah, it does.
Whew.
This is on me. I won't lie.
This is on you.
It is completely on you.
It's only you.
I tried to be an upstanding citizen,
But
and it fucked me.
I defy you to tell me a more pulp story narrative than you're woken by cultists with knives in the night.
Right? Oh my god. So, hate to break it to you there, Terry. We're probably not gonna make it to the interview.
Well, I don't see why not. If Victor is the only one, I believe, who doesn't have enough luck to survive certain death. So we'll see how things pan out.
How much is it? How much luck do you need again to
30.
survive?
Yeah.
30. Yes, 20.
I'll be fine. I sleep. What kind of person do you take my character for?
Man,
This is the first time I've been in this situation.
I lost.
You're about to say, is this the first time I died?
I lost around 30 luck this arc, and I'm feeling another 30 happening soon.
We will start next session by having a luck refresh.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Because it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Would we be rolling skills as well?
No.
No, we
Okay,
do that
okay.
at the end, don't we?
Yeah, that'll be at the end of the chapter.
Yeah. Which I went from having only one skill that was success to now having 3, and I'm
Nice.
happy.
Well, it was a short session, but I think some fun and exciting things happened in it, so thank you all for playing.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything to say before we say goodnight?
Don't let little kids get away.
I was gonna say don't trust lawyers or don't talk to lawyers, but that somehow is less worse than yours.
Listen.
Listen, the lawyers were fine. The problem here is that he trusts some bad cops. And a kid that was with said bad cops that tried to kill himself because he's with
I didn't expect
presumably
this man.
the cult.
I did not expect this man. Oh no, Andrew, you didn't. No.
What?
Our lawyer's probably dead too now.
Well, we'll see.
No.
No.
That would be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did they find this? This is a safe house.
Yeah. Safe houses get raided, my guy. We weren't very sneaky about having a safe house.
Well, I'm about to end the call, so thank you all for playing.